Okay, brothers and sisters, this is a whole nother different thing, but this is just to show y'all that translation and mistransliteration are a real thing. I want to say on the left side, I have the Slavonic version of the Book of Enoch, right? And then here on the right side is the Ethiopic version of it. We're going to read both, so it doesn't matter. And this is chapter 46, excuse me. And here we go. And there I saw one who had a head of days, and his head was white like wool. And with him another being whose countenance had the appearance of a man, and his face was full of graciousness, like one of the holy angels. And I asked the angel who went with me and showed me all the hidden things concerning that Son of Man, who he was, and whence he was, and why he went with the head of days. And he answered and said unto me, This is the Son of Man who hath righteousness, with whom dwelleth righteousness, and who revealeth all the treasures of that which is hidden. Because the Lord of spirits has chosen him, and whose lot hath the preeminence before the Lord of spirits, and uprightness forever. And this Son of Man whom thou hast seen shall raise up kings, and the mighty from their seats, and the strong from their thrones, and shall loosen the reins of the strong, and shall break the teeth of the sinners. And he shall put down the kings from their thrones and kingdoms, because they do not extol and praise him, nor humbly acknowledge whence the kingdom was bestowed upon them. And he shall put down the countenance of the strong, and shall fill them with shame. And darkness shall be their dwelling, and worms shall be their bed. And they shall have no hope of rising from their beds, because they do not extol the name of the Lord of spirits. And these are they who are judged, and these are they who judge the stars of heaven, and raise up their hands against the Most High, and tread upon the earth and dwell upon it. And all their deeds manifest unrighteousness, and their power rests upon their riches. And their faith is in the gods which they have made with their hands. And they deny the name of the Lord of spirits. Quick caveat. Does anybody get why he was known to be put with the sinners or the transgressors and the rich? Just a reminder of Isaiah 53. And they persecute the house of his congregations, and the faithful who hang upon the name of the Lord of spirits. That's one version of it. Now let's read the other version. Don't worry, I'm going to break it all down. There I beheld the Ancient of Days, whose head was white like wool, and with him another, whose countenance resembled that of man. His countenance was full of grace, like that of one of the holy angels. Then I inquired of one of the angels who went with me, and showed me every secret thing concerning this Son of Man, who he was, whence he was, and why he accompanied the Ancient of Days. He answered and said to me, This is the Son of Man, to whom righteousness belongs, with whom righteousness has dwelt, and who will reveal all the treasures of that which is concealed. For the Lord of spirits has chosen him, and his portion is surpassed all before the Lord of spirits in everlasting uprightness. So that's saying that nobody's more righteous than the Son of Man, save for the Lord of spirits. This Son of Man, whom ye behold, shall raise up kings, and the mighty from their dwellings, and the powerful from their thrones, shall loosen the bridles of the powerful, and break in pieces the teeth of sinners. He shall hurl kings from their thrones and their dominions, because they will not exalt and praise him, nor humble themselves before him, by whom their kingdoms were granted to them. So It's pretty much saying that the Anointed One put all of them in the place that they're in. They didn't do it themselves. The countenance likewise of the mighty shall he cast down, filling them with confusion. Darkness shall be their habitation, and worms shall be their bed. Nor from that bed, nor from their bed, shall they hope to be again raised, because they exalted not the name of the Lord of spirits. They shall condemn the stars of heaven, shall lift up their hands against the Most High. Does that not sound like why did the heathen rage and the kings imagine a vain thing? Let's just keep going. They shall condemn the stars of heaven, shall lift up their hands against the Most High, shall tread upon and inhabit the earth, exhibiting all their acts of iniquity, even their works of iniquity. Their strength shall be in their riches, and their faith in gods whom they have formed with their own hands. They shall deny the name of the Lord of spirits, and shall expel him from the temples in which they assemble. And with him the faithful who suffer in the name of the Lord of spirits. So stop right there. A lot of it's the same, a lot of it's different, if you get what I'm saying. How it's the same message from one side to the other. You don't read one and then be like, man, that's so different. Outside of the fact that it says that there was another being, right? And it says here, and there was another with him, or and with him another. You see what I'm saying? So the ancient head of days, obviously the Most High God, has blessed the Messiah that he's so righteous. No angel is more righteous than him. He's going to reveal the secrets of everything in the end. This is how somebody like John trying to tell you that 144,000 are going to make it doesn't even make sense. Anyway, brothers and sisters, don't worry. This ain't part 2 to nothing. This is just a caveat type of thing. But do y'all understand? And I'm pretty sure the left is the Slavonic and the right is the Ethiopic. But don't worry, I just ordered another version of the book of Enoch, or I just ordered another one. So we'll see if that one is different from the one that I have. And if not, I'll try to get the one that's different. So that way we can try to see what else is different. Don't worry. We could easily, do more. But there's no need to. We're not right now at this moment. I will have for you, I'll try to pull up from the same website, the different parts. I'm going to have to just have it in different windows, but I'll have the different parts lined up for everyone and try to read to you guys, not too quickly, but quickly enough, all the information that pertains to and is related to and is pertinent to the book of the Revelations. Things like the earth being transformed. Things like the Son of Man being the Son of Man, and, not saying things like he's the first and he's the last, because the Ancient of Days is the first and the last. But that's neither here nor there. I appreciate your time.